Hey everyone, thank you for joining our celebration call. We've completed 1 year with BeeZen, and thank you so much for being with us on this journey over the last year. I wanted to start by invoking the presence of masters and deities who've sort of been an influence in my life, and then all of you can think about who else you want to bring to this party today. And as I mentioned those, and then I'll do a small chant, and then we'll get into the rest of our call. So I would like to invoke the presence of Ganesha, his wisdom and his fun energy first. And I would like to invoke the blessings of Matar Babaji, Saint Germain, and Shirdi Sai Baba, who've also been a big influence. And would like to invoke the presence of Padmasambhava, whose powerful and magical influence has also been constant part of my journey. Would like to invoke the presence of Ramana Maharishi, Paramahamsa Yogananda as well. And would like to invoke the presence of the essence of Radha Krishna, the love and the playfulness. Um, And I would like to do a chant which is paying homage to the three jewels, which is the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha. The truth, the wise ones who were awakened to the truth, and those who walk with us on the path of the truth. So I'll just do this chant and then we'll start. नमो तस्य भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा सम्बुद्धस्स नमो तस्य भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा सम्बुद्धस्स नमो तस्य भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा सम्बुद्धस्स बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि धम्मं शरणं गच्छामि संघं शरणं गच्छामि इतिपिसो भगवा अरहं सम्मा सम्बुद्धो विद्याचरणसम्पन्नो सुगतो लोकविदु अनुत्तरो पुरिसधम्मसारथि सत्ता देवमनस्सानं बुद्धो भगवाति स्वाखातो भगवता धम्मो संडिट्टिको अक्कालिको एहिपस्सिको औपनयिको पच्चत्तं वेदितव्यो विन्यो हीति सुपटिपन्नो भगवतो सावकसङ्गो उजुपटिपन्नो भगवतो सावकसङ्गो न्यायपटिपन्नो भगवतो सावकसङ्गो सामीचिपटिपन्नो भगवतो सावकसङ्गो आहुन यदिदं चत्तारि पुरुषयुगानि अट्टपरुषभुग्गला एष भगवतो सावकसङ्गो आहुनेयो बाहुनेयो दक्षिणेयो अञ्जलिकरणीयो अनुत्तरं पुण्यक्षेत्रं लोकस्याति ये च बुद्धा अतीता च ये च बुद्धा अनागता पच्चुपन्ना च ये बुद्धा अहं वन्दामि सर्वदा ये च धम्मा अतीता च ये च धम्मा अनागता पच्चुपन्ना च ये धम्मा अहं वन्दामि सर्वदा ये च सङ्घा अतीता च ये च सङ्घा अनागता पच्चुपन्ना च ये सङ्घा अहं वन्दामि सर्वदा नत्ति मे शरणं अन्यन् बुद्धो मे शरणं वरन् एतेन सच्च सोथिते होतु सर्वदा नत्ति मे शरणं अन्यन् धम्मो मे शरणं वरन् एतेन सच्च सोथिते होतु सर्वदा नत्ति मे शरणं अन्यन् सङ्गो मे शरणं वरन् एतेन सच्च सोथिते होतु सर्वदा भवतु सर्वमङ्गलं रक्षन्तु सर्वदेवता सर्वबुद्धानुभावेन सदा सोत्ति भवन्तु ते भवतु सर्वमङ्गलं रक्षन्तु सर्वदेवता सर्वधर्मानुभावेन सदा सोत्ति भवन्तु ते भवन्तु सर्वमङ्गलं भवतु सर्वमङ्गलं रक्षन्तु सर्वदेवता सर्वसङ्घानुभावेन सदा सोत्ति भवन्तु ते इमिना पुण्यकम्मेन मामे बालसमागमो सतं समागमो होतु यावन्निब्बाणपत्तिया इमिना पुण्यकम्मेन मामे बालसमागमो सतं समागमो होतु यावन्निब्बाणपत्तिया इमिना पुण्यकम्मेन मामे बालसमागमो सतं समागमो होतु यावन्निब्बाणपत्तियाति. All right. Uh, Thank you for joining, everyone. And wanted to start off with telling a story of how BeeZen even came about. So Puneet, Shubhra, and I met in one of Nithya's courses, a magical course called Tapas, which happened around COVID time, and we met virtually. And we actually physically met finally in 2022 December, when Puneet and I went for Nithya's retreat, and that's where the idea of BeeZen began, where we said, oh, we are all in New Jersey and we should start doing something locally. And Puneet said, I want to share this meditation. And I said, yeah, I want to do something around authentic relating. And Shubhra was doing art. And we said, we should do something together. And all of 2023, we just kept trying to catch hold of each other and kept trying to get on Zoom calls and just kept missing each other. And we said, yes, we should do this. And all of 2023, we didn't do anything. And come 2024, March 3rd, Shubhra finally said, you know what, let's just start a WhatsApp group, add some friends, and see where this goes. And we said, okay. And between March 4th to March 7th, it went from that to becoming, and we sort of finalizing a logo and finalizing that it's a company now and we'll offer different things, and all kinds of things happen in matter of 3 4 days. When I look back, I was like, wow, this happened in 3 4 days. So it's very funny how time works and some things just happen. And over the last year, we've managed to build a website. We opened a bank account for ourselves. I've moved states, and I've moved to Florida now. And so much has happened. We offered a course, we've done an in person session, and so many sessions online. And we just kept showing up every Sunday once we decided this time. And that's been so special. And we just kept doing that and didn't think much about what's happening. But when we reached out to all of you to say, how has this been? Can you share some words over the for the last year? And we've heard such amazing things. It's been so heartwarming to hear. And we never knew we have had such an impact. So it's been so special. Um, and yeah, I was just watching this. I happened to watch this video by Nithya yesterday, and I've never seen it. It just and it's a random video. It's not even uploaded on your channel. I was just thinking of mentioning that. Oh yeah, we began. Nithya began the conscious community, and the WhatsApp group between me, Shubhra, and Puneet is still called NJCC Gang, and that's how this whole thing started. So and so I was watching this video, and in that Nitya shares that, Nitya, you're saying that our first dharma is to know ourselves, to know thyself, and the second aspect is to sort of find our innate gifts and talents and hone them, and then share them with the world. And third is, yeah, use them for the maximum benefit of all. And the maximum benefit of all is again helping others know who they are and then help them hone their gifts. And so this somehow, even though we didn't think of all that at that time, that's how it seems to be playing out. And yeah, and all we said is, we caught on to the line, may I be a channel of blessings, and we just began. And somehow all of this is happening. So yesterday it was very surreal to watch that and hear that and be like, wow. Something's happening on its own. We most of the times the three of us feel that way, like some other energies do making us do something here. So thank you for being part of this journey with us. I'll let Shubhra say some words now. We can't hear you, Shubhra. You're on mute, I think. No. Will it Puneet go first and then you can come to you? Yeah. Okay, Puneet.
Okay, so been such a it's like been such a pleasure, such an honor, and uh, it's so heartwarming, the whole experience of what we've uh, I don't know to say that we've achieved something, but you know the starting point, or what seems like the main focus for me, or which is the most profound thing that I've learned over the years, and which is like most alive for me most of the time currently, is that what matters most in our life is not the external circumstances, but what's more priority or most important is our state of being. And all these practices, the meditations, the authentic relating, and all the different modalities, energy healing things that we've learned, and which we've shared through this, they've all been, I think, in that effort of keeping your state of being, your consciousness, your energy and vibration in a more aligned, in a more connected with your highest self, you know and so that, and having in some ways learned that, understood that, and you know and to a large extent I feel imbibe that. I think that's what I have learned the most, and that's really my effort through this. And all of us, when we connect, we are, you know that's the thing that we are trying to share, so that others can experience that. People who connect through this can get a taste of that. And many times it happens when on our calls, one of us is down for different reasons, and then while talking to us and planning something, that person say, oh, I feel so much better now. And then the energy comes back up for that person. And so that's how we've been able to carry this, because doing it individually by ourselves, it's I feel, at least for myself, I couldn't have done this. And just being together, the three of us, one day Shubhra's in her best and she lifts us all, and then another day it's Smita who will come and share something so profound, and we'll be like, yeah, so it's been such a pleasure really doing this. And like they say, the journey has been as much as rewarding as whatever we uh, gain or eventually reach through this. So I really hope that I'm able to convey this, and so, and everybody can sense this energy which is coming really through us. And we keep, almost on every call we bring this up, that we are just channels. Let's keep going. And so yeah, that's what I want to share. If Shubhra wants to come and add.
Right back.
Hi, are you able to hear
Yes,
me
yes,
now?
yes. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, great. I missed out on what Puneet was saying because I was just troubleshooting this. So yeah, I'm sure she said all the right things and I'll hopefully not repeat. I'll just say what the BeZen name came from. BeZen is like the bee, because obviously, Nitya's philosophy has been that going to all the teachings from different masters, different books, different things, wherever you see anything good, you pick it up, and not sticking to, anything in particular. And then respecting all, and going everywhere and picking those flowers. So bee came from going flower to flower and collecting nectar, which seemed such an appropriate thing to do, to bring the nectar, that we go on different flowers, which is different teachings, different people. There are so many masters, so many wise ones that we can learn from. So that was the bee. And then Zen, of course, we want to be Zen. It's been a popular word now. So the Zen masters, that we are able to be calm and come to the presence. So, and then B is essential for life, of course. So all these teachings are really, really essential for us. And the moment we come back to them, we feel that that's the right place to be. Then we have arrived. So that's the essence of BeZen. And then we also, the rule number 6 is to always be happy and then be very light-hearted. So we feel that the logo is kind of, imbibing that. The bee is on the lotus, but the bee is so chill and cool and happy. So that's about the logo. And I think it is magical, as Smita was saying in the beginning, that the way it has started is we clearly understand that this is not something which we are either planning or doing. And the all the credit to begin this obviously goes to Nithya, because I remember him always saying, and I met Puneet way before I met Smita, because we met in person here in New Jersey, probably 2018 or something. And then he has always been encouraging everybody he meets to, shine wherever you are and share your gift. So it's been, you get the imposter syndrome in the beginning, but then you have a teacher who's like so encouraging and you're always like, okay, no, share whatever you have, you share, right? And it was very heartwarming to see that it touched so many people. Also, that we had so many other people offer so many things, like the different flowers. So it was so amazing to, learn from so many of our facilitators, and they brought all these different essences. So it has come out to be a beautiful bouquet. And I'm so glad that we got the energy of so many of you who were able to, come and bring your presence to it. So that is so wonderful. Nithya, I would like to invite you to say a few words now, since we only, been speaking about you for a year now. So those people who don't know you personally or haven't seen you speak.
Sure, sure. I'm just enjoying listening to all of you, and like I didn't know that was a meaning behind, or maybe Smita told me at one point, but it was nice to know the meaning of BeZen, and it really made a lot of sense that I thought about when I lived as a monk. Some of you may know that I lived as a monk, and when you live in a monk, it's like living in an ashram. I think in India people have a context of living in an ashram, and typically in an ashram there's a guru or there's a teacher or there's a book or there's some kind of a system that you follow. And when I was living as a monk, I said, why don't we structure this more like a university? In a university, you have many streams. You have humanities, you have, statistics, you have psychology, you have, chemistry, you have hard sciences like physics and mathematics. And they all have a very different way of looking at the world. Archaeology looks at the world very differently than, say, linguistics does, perhaps, right? But they all have, within that, there is some truth. And so what I found is that in religion and in spirituality also, sometimes there tends to be a sense of, we've got it. The karma yogis feel we've got it, or the bhakti yogis feel they've got it, or the meditators feel they've got it, or the healers feel they've got it. And I said, yeah, but this is a very limited way of thinking. Just because I like the guitar doesn't mean the sitar is off or the tabla is a bad thing. No, that's an equally valid instrument. So I always had this sense of, similar to what you were saying, Shubhra, that the truth can be approached from many different directions. And why not have, and perhaps in the past it was like that. Nalanda University was like that. Takshashila University was like that. These were places where people from many different streams, masters of many different streams, would come and they would share their wisdom. But we perhaps have become a little bit narrower since then. So definitely for me, I've had that inclination. And it felt right. In fact, that's probably one of the reasons I left even though I love being a monk, actually. I really enjoyed being a monk. But this part of it, I did not enjoy. The thing of, now that I'm here, I have to subscribe to this way of looking at things. And in many ways I do, but not in every way. I can't tick all the boxes and say 100% I'm going to drink the Kool-Aid. No, then something that I legitimately don't resonate and don't agree with. And I think some other people have got it better, actually. In some way, the Sufis have got it better. In some ways, the scientists have got it better. In some ways, people, normal householders have got it better than even monks, right? And so why not learn from them? And so I really appreciate, what you're saying. I remember once I was meditating and I had this vision of each religion, each school of spirituality being like a beautiful bubble. And within that bubble, of course, there's a lot of depth and there's a lot of beauty and there's a lot of, it's almost like you can think of a seed. That seed has all the instructions for the tree to grow. And from that, a tree will grow. But when many different trees grow, then you have an ecosystem, then you have a forest. So I had this sense of these different bubbles, and you can be a part of the bubble. That's one way to go through your life, that, I belong to this sangha, this group, this community, this teacher, and I'm stuck with them and I'm going to go with them. Fantastic, good for you. But all of us aren't like that. All of us don't necessarily fit into one particular system, one particular teacher. And it's not like we are homeless. in some ways we are actually so blessed, because every such, isn't it true, whether it's Christianity or whether it's Islam or whether it's Hinduism or whether it's, just someone who meditates, at some point you have a sense of may all be happy, sabka bhala ho, sabka mangal ho. Everyone does that, right? The Jains do that, everyone does that in some form or the other. And so then if you're outside of the bubble, then you're receiving blessing from all the bubbles. I don't know if it makes sense, if I'm able to explain what I'm saying. But this vision that whether you're part of the bubble, then of course you're getting concentrated blessings from your lineage and your guru and everything. But if you're outside of the bubble, if you don't feel you resonate or relate to one particular teacher or teaching, it's not a bad thing. It's okay. Some of us are meant to be eclectic. And you're not lost. And then I say life is your teacher. And everyone you meet is your teacher. And especially the ones you don't like, they're very important teachers. And the ones who poke you and trouble you. And in your calmer moments, that is actually, that they're keeping me accountable. And everything I say I want to practice, they're making sure I practice it. And in some way, they are the main teachers. So they just don't let you off the hook. And sometimes it's your children. And sometimes it's, the one person in your life who refuses to let you get away with things. So that's pretty much what I wanted to. I don't know, I've kind of went on a tangent, but that's what came up listening to what you were saying, Shubha. Good to be here with all of you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Completely agree. And I was just thinking about children when you said that. I was like, yay, I got 3 of them. All right, Smita, over to you.
Okay, so we made a small video of the year gone by, so we'll show you that video now. But thank you, Nithya. We completely resonate with everything you said.
Love it.
And that's how we've sort of got together and sort of doing this, because we're like, yeah, we have so many things that have resonated with us, and we would like to share. And so and that's what we wanted to create a space for. So
Love
yeah.
it. Let's put the spotlight back on Smita or Shubha.
Oh yeah, it's still okay, yeah.
I did.
Oh, okay, cool. One second.
While she does that, I just want to add that there were so many messages and so many clips, so we have just tried to combine some. This is not all of it, but we were like, we're very happy to say that there was so much to like see, and maybe we'll make a longer video also and post it later.
Oh yeah. Oh, this one is
This is just a glimpse.
This one is the highlights. Yeah, this one is the highlights of the year. Okay, can you hear the 1 second? I think I'll have to change this. Okay. Hey everyone.
Warm welcome.
Hello, everybody.
Thank you for joining.
Warm welcome, everyone. And today we are going to do one of the Zen masters.
And this is our team, Shubhra, me, and then Puneet.
And we have Preeti Misty with us.
Thank you so much for inviting me, giving me this opportunity to serve you all.
Over to you, Sanjeev.
Thank you, BeZen. As I said, I'm always close to BeZen.
Thank you, Anamika. This was really wonderful. It's going back to very basically where our thoughts are going. I'd like to warmly welcome Preeti and all of you.
Thank you everyone for being here and sharing the gift of attention.
Over to you, Uma. Thank you for joining us.
And I consider this as a blessing to be here and share what I have learned in these past 5 weeks.
Thank you, Sunita. Thank you so much for doing this for us.
Thank you, Shubhra. Thank you, Puneet. And thank you, Smita.
Hello and namaste to all my friends. So my name is Sandhya Kavaiya and I'm an artist and leader.
the fingers we were just holding, we put them in the palm of the other hand.
Tasmarami Lalitat.
Oh, wow.
All right. So that was like our highlight video for the year. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. All of you have made this possible. And yeah, between, and like Puneet was saying, there's been three of us, so it's happened with our kids and with some travels. And like Puneet is traveling to India right now. She's just reached and she's super jet lagged, but she's here. So things like this, it's just because, you know, the other two or someone is holding the fort between the three of us. So we've sort of managed to keep going. Yeah, so now I have a fun quiz for us. How well you know BeZen and how well you know us. Okay, so this is just for fun. So you can just put in the chat maybe like whatever the answer is. Oh, sorry, my cursor was blocking. I didn't realize. Okay, let's see. Okay, I hope you can see my screen.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So quiz time. So first, how well do you know BeZen? All right. So I can't see the chat. Shubhra, maybe you can say what the majority answers are. Shubhra, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So first
I can do
question.
it.
When was BeZen founded? Was it March 9th, 2024? You can just say 1, 2, 3, or 4. March 7, 2024, March 9, 2025, March 8th, 2024. Actually, I can't see the chat.
We have a lot of people saying number 2.
Okay. Number 2, huh? Okay.
9, mostly 2. Pratiksha says 9, which is number 3. And I will take lots of answers. Maybe some more people can answer. 4, 4, 4. Okay. Now we have Komal and Sunita says 8. Suman says 8.
Okay. Good. We also put in the 3 so that if someone's sleepy, we catch them.
Yeah.
So all right. So the answer is 4.
Yay.
So it was March 8th. It was Women's Day and Mahashivratri last year on the same day. So it's 4 is the answer. All right.
So Hema, Sunita, and Suman got it right.
Yeah. Sorry, we don't have prizes for this one. Okay.
All right.
Okay, the next thing is if you know the URL for our website. I know we've hardly talked about it, I guess, but still.
We're promoting it right now. Like, we have a website, hey.
Okay, BeeZen.com, BeeZenStudio.com, BeeZen.org, BeeZenStudio.org.
Pratiksha says number 2.
2.
Nithya says 2.
Nithya says 2.
Sanjeev says 2. Komal says 4. Sandhya says BeeZen.com. Sunita says 2. Most people saying 2. We have a 1 and a 4. Most people saying 2.
Okay, let's see.
Madhu, Kavya, Hima, everybody says 2. Yay. Okay.
Yay, you got it. Yay, some people know our website.
We are forever improving it and they're still in the, initial phases.
I know.
Good.
But it's amazing how that happened too. We don't even know how it happened. Literally, I think Shubhra, like we did that in-person session. Apart from that, I think before I moved here, we met once in Puneet's home, and then we got a photographer to click some photos for us because they needed something we said we'll use it for the website or something, and we didn't know when this website would come up, but somehow it all happened. So
yeah.
Okay, next question. This is a slightly tricky question, I think. But anyway, which of these is not one of our offerings? Okay, Nithya says yoga. 4. Okay, anyone else?
Somebody knows us well, so no hints.
Now you gave it away.
Sunita said Jinshin. Sunita, we have to come to the Jinshin class.
Yeah, you have to
Everybody now thinks more.
Okay, now everyone
That
says.
is right.
All right, that is right.
That is correct.
Okay, right. Okay, great. Okay, next section is how well do you know us? Okay, let's see.
No, they don't have to. Like, you don't have. She's saying I can answer later next time. You know us longer, probably, definitely, but yes, and
But
well.
these are not such easy
But
questions.
that's fine.
Let's
Is
see.
no problem.
Yeah. Which of us does not have a pet? People who know me too well are in my house are answering, so that's not even fair.
Everybody knows. Almost everybody knows.
Okay, great. Everyone knows.
See, my pet joins me half the time, so
Yeah, Shubhra has almond and Puneet has sage. I'm yet to have one. Maybe soon. Who knows?
Who knows?
But for now, I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Which two of us is left-handed?
Let's see who can say that one.
True.
Oh, thanks, Hema. Hema says, I know you're the channel of blessings. We have Abhijit is answering. Okay, with 3, 1, 2.
Okay, the answer is 3.
Ta-da! Me and Smita are
I got that
left-handed.
A lot of people got that right.
Yeah.
A lot of people got that one. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
Shubhra, I know, does a lot of art, so a lot of people had caught that she's
Yes.
doing it with her left hand, but not me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chanting is now no hand preference, so no.
I know.
Like
And
till they
I'm
get it.
and I'm almost actually ambidextrous because so much of childhood went in people trying to make me right-handed. So half the things
Oh.
I do with my right
Yeah,
hand.
same for me. Same
Yeah.
for me. Think all the people growing in India. Yep.
Okay. Next one. Between the three of us, I think this is the last question. Between the three of us, how many kids do we have? Shubhra gave it away a little bit
Oh
earlier.
no. But you can still guess it. 9 would be awesome, but okay.
Maybe we can't do BeeZen anymore then.
We'll be Zen also only, right?
We
Zen
won't
in our
need
own
this.
homes. Yeah.
5. Actually, a lot of people are getting that also right.
Okay,
Okay,
so
cool.
number 2, 5,
Sandhya,
5.
Deena.
Number
Okay,
1.
it's 5.
8.
Shubhra has 3 kids. I have 1, and Puneet has 1.
Yes. Yes.
All right, guys. This is just for fun, and thank you so much. Okay. Next. Oh wait. Sorry. Let me stop sharing. Okay.
All right, what were we doing next?
Yeah, the next thing we want to do is, of course, share all the wonderful feedback we got. We've made a video of that. It was such a hard thing to do. Oh yeah, Nithya. Yeah, Nithya. I saw your comment now. The pets. We didn't include the pets because we had a separate
Oh,
question. on
yeah,
that.
we should have. That's true.
That's true.
It is right. The answer is 1.
Counted as-
Husband is counted as kid? Question mark. That is still a question
Wow,
mark.
such a good question. One of my niece recently, she said, I don't want to get married. It'll just be like having 2 kids. And I'm like, wow, how wise. Anyway, I know some people won't agree, but all right. So next we want to do the feedback. We want to show you the feedback video. We've been so touched, seriously, and we've of course had a hard time editing it to a number of minutes so we can watch it on this call. It's still kind of long because I didn't have the heart to cut it out anymore. And of course we've received more since then, so which is not included. And we'll do a longer video, and we'll also share all the text ones on the interactive group. I think we have most of it already. So we'd love to show you that. Slightly longer video, but please stay with us.
Yeah, bear with us. Thank you.
Okay, you can see my screen, right? Okay. Uh,
Hey BeZen team, big congratulations for completing the first year. A lot of people don't realize all the stuff that goes on in the background when you have to show up in a consistent manner, even to hold space. Just showing up takes a lot of effort, and you guys have just done such an amazing job by putting up multiple wonderful sessions, holding space for people, and just creating a platform, a forum for various teachings of self-exploration to reach people. So I did one session with BeeZen, which was on the system of unified mindfulness, and I thoroughly enjoyed myself being there with the community, being there in the space.
Hello Shubhra, Puneet and Smita, the three musketeers behind BeeZen studio. And many congratulations on this wonderful initiative that you guys have started. And it's been great going to see the workshops that you bring in. And I'm very happy to have been a part of this. Yeah, I did one session, and I'm feeling very happy to be a part of this community where you nurture, so many new things, and you bring it on an easy platform to the members of the community.
A very happy birthday to BeeZen and wonderful work ladies Smita, Shubhra and Puneet for making this happen, for providing a platform for people to practice conscious living practices. And I had the opportunity to do a session for all of you all, and I enjoyed it immensely, and I'm really grateful for this opportunity. And I wish you all the very best, and looking forward to many more engagements in the future. Happy birthday.
So here's wishing BeeZen a very happy birthday. Thank you Shubhra, Smita and Puneet for creating this space of sharing, of learning. I've had some wonderful sessions with you on authentic relating, on art. I've even attended some of the chanting sessions, and I hope to develop the meditation muscle. So thank you all for creating the space.
Hello BeeZen group, happy first birthday. I'm so happy to see this group growing in its transformative journey, and I'm very happy for the three of you who are the main people who have been offering wonderful things that are motivating, inspiring and transformative. I love all your sessions, including sacred sounds, including Puneet's meditations and Shubhra's drawings. So I personally was invited to teach the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, and I absolutely felt honored and humbled. And I would encourage everyone to join this group. It's just so beautiful. So I wish you a lot of luck, lot of success, and I'm very grateful to be a part of all of you. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, my name is Sanjeev. I'm a certified mindfulness teacher and a close friend of these three founders of the BeeZen. Last year, I had the pleasure of leading a session at BeeZen on exploring our feelings and emotions. And I was thrilled to hear that many of you resonated. And let me tell you, BeeZen isn't just a series of sessions. It's like a temple where we can reset, recharge, and connect with like-minded souls like you all. I find every session to be like a breath of fresh air, offering balance, wellness, and self-realization. Today, I'm excited to celebrate the amazing journey of BeeZen with all of you. Happy birthday, BeeZen. Cheers to many years of growth and inspiration.
Hey, happy birthday, BeeZen, on turning 1. Congratulations, Shubhra, Puneet, and Smita. Here's to the growth, healing, and transformation you've all fostered together. May this year be just the beginning of many more years of success and making a difference. Keep shining your light and spreading love and healing to the world. Thank you.
Many happy returns of the day, BeeZen. I'm so excited that it's your first birthday today. I'm really grateful to you guys for spreading positivity in people's lives. Whenever I'm with you guys on your group, it always feels so good. Once again, I want to thank you guys for starting BeeZen, and I wish all the best to all of you. Thank you.
Hi, this is Ruby, and I would like to congratulate BeeZen for completing its 1 year. It's a splendid journey. I first of all attended a meditation session when I really did not know the meaning of meditation. I went with Smita and there I got to know what does peace mean, what does calmness mean. What I learned that you should be in present, be in the rhythm, whatever is happening for good, and everything will be okay at the end. And so thank you very much.
Hey, I'm Gopa. I've been part of BeZen Studios in-person sessions, and so that day I have experienced that meditation, and that was amazing. That so many interactive sessions and art. So one should experience that kind of environment. So you guys are amazing. And definitely it's a very special moment for you guys, and yes, it's a first milestone. I wish you all the best and congratulations.
Thank you, Shubhra, Smita, and Puneet. This was a great year of BeZen and your wonderful programs. Smita, thanks especially for your chanting program, as well as all your guest speakers. They were wonderful. And all your art sessions with Shubhra and the meditation sessions with Puneet. You ladies did a great job.
Hi, Shubhra, Puneet, and Smita. As you know, you guys are coming up to a 1-year birthday. And I think what you guys are doing is just tremendously helpful to people. We all need a little bit more soothing presence in our lives. And I think BeZen is one of those elements that is providing us that sense of calm and sense of peace that we're all seeking. Sometimes efforts like these do not go appreciated every day, but I have to tell you that I, for one, definitely think what you guys are doing is very worthwhile.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Like I said, we've read every word and we're so touched, and we were not at all expecting it. And I had a hard time to like cut and snip and make it so that we can watch this, because there's so much more everyone had said. So we're going to put a longer version out on YouTube just to sort of have it there, and we want to go back and see it, of course. So thank you so much for encouraging us, giving us this space, and it's the reason why we can show up and do something. So thank you. Now I want to switch gears a bit from looking back to the last year to like looking ahead. So I'll share a little bit about what we have, what intentions we have for the next year we made a quick slide of what plans we have for this year. And of course, after that, I want you, Nithya, to lead us through a visioning or like a blessings exercise. So we'll do that, which I think is more powerful than us sort of saying what we'll do. So we'll do that because, like we said, we didn't know this would happen. We didn't know it would come to this point. So it seems to be just happening on its own. So we kind of want to tune into that energy of blessings and just collectively sort of seeing what life wants to bring forth. But before that, I'll just share a few minutes to just share what we think we'll be doing.
Good point. Good way of saying it. We think so.
Yeah, we think so. Okay, not this. Hold on. All right. So 2025, we have some things planned. One is, of course, Puneet and I are offering this meditation course end of this month called Path to Presence. We want to do meditation twice a week. So if you're interested in that, please sign up. So that's the first thing we're doing this year. And then we plan to do a manifestation workshop. We plan to do a vision board workshop later in the middle of the year. And of course, we did Reflect, Release, Renew, which is the year-end workshop, which we'll continue to do, I think, this year. We did gratitude challenge, 21-day gratitude challenge that Shubhra led us through. We also want to do a gratitude journaling later, and I'd love to do a 21-day authentic relating prompts. And then we want to do a Paint from Your Soul workshop course that Shubhra will be offering later in the year. And also Nithya said he's coming to the US, so we're hoping we'll do a retreat with him, putting that out there into the universe. So in Poconos in New Jersey and maybe in Florida too, let's see. So we're putting out that as an intention. So that's some of the things we want to do as courses. But of course, we'll continue to offer sessions. We're also planning to put out videos and posts and things around all of these topics that we've been sharing about. We also want to do a podcast this year with all our facilitators and you, Nithya, like to talk to you and maybe put that out as videos or audio. We've not sort of thought that through, but that's the intention. One of the other things that I'm super excited about and enthusiastic about is launching this BeZen Kids, which will be something for kids. We have a lot of different ideas, but to begin with, for this year, I want to do a podcast in summer to just put out small snippets of things that can help kids and get them into this energy as well. So that's something that we feel excited about, to include that group, and it's so much fun to do it that way. So that's one intention we're holding. Yeah, and we also want to take it forward to camps and things like that, but a lot of logistics and things needs to be worked out. So maybe not this year, maybe next year, but we want to at least start off that this year. So those are the different things. We'll continue to do chants, healing art, meditations, the batch flower remedies. We have one-on-one consultations on batch flower, or generally if you want to talk to us and want a space to sort of come and we listen. And we'll share stories and wisdom teachings, a lot of things that we've learned from Nithya and everywhere else. We'll continue to share all of that. So that's our plan. And we'll see where it actually goes. Life has its own way, and BeZen, the bee, has its own way of doing this, which we've sort of surrendered to now, or learning to surrender. All right, so that's our plan, and I'll hand it over to Nithya now to take us through a session on blessings, tuning into the energy of blessings, visioning, whatever is coming to you, Nithya. We just thought of that.
Yeah, beautiful. Let's do it. And our eyes can be open or closed. Our hearts can be open. If you feel like taking a deep breath, if you feel like having a gentle smile, and step into what's always already here, which is the field of infinite blessings. When we get into our judgmental thoughts, comparative thoughts, we cut ourselves off from what is always here. And it's the state of okayness. It's the state of, it is what it is. This is the way it is. And so inviting all of us to just step into this place of always already okay, always at ease. The place of non-comparison, non-judgment. Compared to somebody else, you might be better or worse or quite dysfunctional. But compared to yourself, you're just you, right? In some ways, I might be quite amazing. In some ways, I might be quite dumb. But compared to myself, I just am, isn't it? I just am. So in the same way, BeZen just is. And as you're tuning into this field of well-being, this field of isness, this field of always already okay, somewhere deep inside of you, it's like something begins to smile. Something takes a deep breath. Somewhere a fist unclenches. Like you're relaxing a little. I want to remind each one of us that there is deep inside of us something that is steady, absolutely stable. Many things can happen in our lives on the surface, but there's something here that's absolutely steady, absolutely stable. You could even say it's rock solid, unshaken by any life events, no matter what they are. Some of you know what I'm talking about. Some of you, it's like the first time you're hearing something like this. But just take me on my words. I'm not just making it up. This is actually true. There's something absolutely unshakable, absolutely stable. The vibration of that is the vibration of infinite blessings, timeless blessings, which go beyond all our ideas, preferences, and even our intentions. It goes beyond all of that. So inviting you to rest in that place, which is absolutely stable, absolutely reliable, more stable than a rock. More unbreakable than a diamond. And as you just rest there, it's almost like you're lying down on top of that rock. Everything else in your life just organizes itself, just falls into place. And everything in your life is guided by the intelligence of blessings, the gentle flow of grace. Takes care of all your relationships, all your commitments, all your responsibilities, all your financial transactions, and investments, and everything actually, down to the cells of your body. Some people call this process surrender. Some call it letting go. Doesn't matter what you call it. Many times in our lives, we've come and touched this place and run away. But today I'm inviting you to really come here and rest. Don't just do a touch and go. Don't just glimpse it. Become it. Like take your shoes off, put your bare feet here on this rock solid place deep inside of yourself. The true meaning of being grounded. This is the place from which all inspiration, all guidance will come for BeZen, for each one of us. This is the place. Everything is going to get resolved and dissolved and streamlined. Everything's going to fall into place. Because at one level, everything's already in place. We just don't see it yet. So whether you see it or not, understand it or not, just show up right now with this confidence that everything has been okay, everything will be okay, and everything is always already okay. Not a single atom in the entire universe is out of place. And if you really believe it's out of place, even that thought is not out of place. That's also there for a reason. Empty your bucket of worries. Empty your bucket of concerns. Empty your bucket of complaints. Empty your buckets of, when that happens, then I'll be okay. Empty that bucket. And you'll find you're already on stable ground. You're already on holy ground. And whatever is not is just going to burn away like incense. And it'll release a beautiful fragrance. A gentle fragrance which will attract so many more bees who are ready to be Zen. This is true, and so it is. And so it is. And so it is. Back to you, Smita. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Nithya. Just staying with that energy for a minute. All right. Um, it's true what Nithya said about finding out, and that video I was watching yesterday about that basis of who we are and sort of going towards that somehow has its own magic and does its own thing and takes your life where it needs to go, and you progressively realize how everything has been okay and will continue to be okay. And we've also seen that on this journey, like with Shubhra, Puneet, and me, have seen that it is along with whatever we're doing and however we're able to be channels of blessing, we are also being refined in that process. Like we're also growing internally um, through our interactions with each other, through our interactions with each one of you, through the sessions we do. Everything seems to be refining us more and more, be it dropping inhibitions about showing up like this, which we were not as used to. It's not that we were talking about these topics so much before this started, so it wasn't as comfortable as it may seem now. I don't know if it seems that way even now, but so it's been a process of learning how to show up, learning how to, like Nithya, you've been saying you presence implies absence, so just to sort of let go of that, let go and just be there, and then realize that's how you come into presence, by letting go of whatever your ideas are of how you're supposed to show up or how it's supposed to be like, or ideas of perfection, everything, how we're not good enough, letting go of each of those things. So it's as much a process of refinement for us. And it's been beautiful to have each other and everyone, and you, Nithya, of course, just like our solid support behind us. So it's been so beautiful to do this. So thank you. We're coming to our last section. We had a giveaway planned to our meditation course and the vision board workshop that Shubhra is doing, and two consults if you want with us. So some people had signed up for it. So Shubhra has this fun way of doing it. I'll hand it over to her and let her lead us through it.
Can you see my screen? Can you hear me and see my screen?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, so this is it. I am going to just shuffle the names and then let's see. So we're doing it
What's
for
the first one you're going to do it for?
Let's take it out for the meditation course for a
Okay.
month. So let's see. This Hema Shukla. All right, congratulations, Hema. Yay.
Yay.
All right. So another one. Should we do it for meditations or which one should we do it for?
You decide. It's okay. So one meditation is gone to Hema.
Okay, let's do one for the consult.
Okay.
Oh, thank you so much.
If you don't want it, pass it on to a friend. Like if you still
Thank you so much. That is
Yay.
very nice.
Yay. All right, this is going for the one-on-one consult for batch flowers or for anything that you like. Or you just want us to hear you? Yep. Oh, Renuka, we get to talk to her though.
Yay.
The reverse gift. Okay.
I know.
Okay, congratulations, Renuka. All right, now let's see one more time. So going for the meditations again. Let's see if we had 3 of those.
Still spinning.
Ranjana. All right, she's my neighbor. All right, I don't know if she's
cool.
on the call, but all right, Ranjana, congratulations.
Awesome.
Okay, then
We'll
this
have
is
to write
going for
down.
the
Yeah, we'll have to write down probably who's for if they're not on the call, right? Okay.
yeah. Oh, sorry. We will watch the recording, Smita.
That's true. Keep going.
Okay.
No,
All right,
I'm
this
making
is
a note.
going another one for the meditations. Let's do it. Okay. Oh, oh no. Which one? Oh, Sandhya. Goes to you, Sandhya. Congratulations.
Yay.
Yay.
Awesome.
Okay. Now this one is going for the batch flower consult again, or any consult that you would like. Sudha, I think.
Was it spinning? We can't see
Yep.
for some. Oh, it's slow. Okay,
It
got
did,
it.
yeah. All
Awesome.
right. Sudha gets it. Congratulations, Sudha.
Congratulations.
And now let's do this one
Vision
for
board.
the art one, and then the last one would be for meditations again. So this is for the art.
So
I have
you've done 3 for
Done
meditations,
3
right?
for meditation. So this is the last one.
Oh,
Now you have to do for the vision board.
this is the vision one. So
Okay.
Janab
Zena, great.
gets for the vision board. Congratulations. So do we have anything left, or
No,
we're
I
done?
think we're
No,
done.
we're done.
We are done.
We're
Okay.
done.
All right.
I made a note of these, so I'll send
All
that.
right.
Okay, great. Thank you, Puneet. I'm going to stop sharing now. All right. Yay. Congratulations, everyone. And I'm so excited. We already touched upon it. So I feel like, yay, Nithya is also coming. So we'll have that. Not giving it away, though we don't know yet. But look forward to, the universe playing its ways. But August, September, as he already said in the chat, he's here. So we'll plan some retreat. That's
Yep.
our intention. Nithya, you want to say your 2 cents? We put you on the spot. I'm sorry.
No, it's lovely. That's a great, I love it when people take initiative like that. And we've already had gatherings at Smita's house and Puneet's house. I don't think
Just
we've
tell
had one at
mine.
your house, Shubhra, but we will have something that we put together, whether it's a residential retreat or a non-residential one. We'll find something. It'll be great to have everyone together.
Both.
Why not? Great. No, it's always like already you guys are setting, creating the energy field or whatever you call it, the field of intention. And so you know that you heard me say that affirmation by Abraham Hicks. I attract through divine love all beings who seek enlightenment through this process. The sharing will elevate us all.
Yeah.
So that's a really I love that affirmation that we're just putting the vibration out there, and the vibe attracts the tribe, like they say. So those who are feeling the resonance will show up. So happy to co-create this with all of you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think Nithya, you planted the seed. When you did the conscious community and you wanted to build that something with a university, with an ashram
Yes.
thing. I think that seed somewhere got planted and
So good.
I know,
some way.
and it literally said spaces and places for people to wake up, grow up, show up. So,
Exactly.
and I remember that picture where you had like these dots of light and like these, connecting all
Yes.
over.
Yeah, I remember
So
that. Yeah.
I feel like we're creating one spot of light somewhere.
No, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
We always go like और किसी का भला होगा नहीं होगा हमारा हो जाएगा, like we always going
Exactly.
with that intention, like let my mirror be polished.
I tell people in all my courses, the most sincere student here is me. I'm showing up every time. I don't know about you guys. I'm showing up every time, and I'm getting the benefit.
This is how we started. We said at least the 3 of us will dedicate this time to do something which is important and meaningful. If no one shows up, no problem. Like 3 of us are there. So, and I mean, we are grateful that more people have shown up. But we have like I think consistency has been, I would say, the most important thing that emerged as a thing. Because in our practice in coming, like now, like on Sunday at this time, my mind is like, okay, you have to be there. You have to be like show up for whatever is coming. So I think that's
Can I read something just for a minute?
Oh, we'd love that. Sure, please.
There's something I read today which I found very powerful. Abhinav Gupta was a great, you could call him, I mean, the simple word would be a genius. Abhinav Gupta was a genius from Kashmir. I think he was originally from Bihar or something. Then he went to Kashmir. But he was one of the polymaths or someone who's a genius in many fields of discipline, right? And he was considered he was both a scholar and a great yogi. So there's a book I was reading today, and it says, Abhinav Gupta worked with the interesting aesthetic concept called rasa. He didn't invent the idea, but he developed it in the direction of spirituality. What is rasa? Rasa is a metaphor from cooking and also from Ayurveda, traditional Indian medicine. Ras, like Hindi mein to kahenge ras, but in English it's rasa. How wonderful. Someone's calling me just now. Put it on silent. So Rus is the delicious juice from a vegetable. It is the essence and the best part of a thing, tasty and nourishing. By extension, it means a sense of aliveness and richness. In art, it is that which makes something scintillating, deeply engaging. It is emotional, it is uplifting. If you go to an Indian restaurant and order a meal, you will get a stainless steel tray with a portion of rice in the middle, surrounded by several small cups filled with different dishes. It's called a thali. It looks like a painter's palette. The Indian meal is non-linear. Something that I had to get used to, the author is saying, I had to get used to when I first lived in India, because we eat in a linear manner in the West. In the West, you have soup, and then you have your main course, then you have dessert. So it's a linear. But in India, you have a thali, it's non-linear. Your hand can go here, your hand can go there. In India, you have all the 6 tastes. You have the sweet, the salty, the sour, the bitter, the pungent, astringent. Each rasa affects the body differently. And a good Indian meal contains all the rasas. It makes me wonder whether non-linear eating comes from non-linear thinking. And if non-linear eating causes non-linear thinking. In any event, art has different aesthetic flavors. It's like a thali. So I'm just going to skip forward. And Abhinav Gupta is saying that you cannot create anything of value in this world unless you're in touch with the rasa. So why is a book really good? Why is a session that we attend with BeZen really good? Right? And Shubhra, you're into art, so you really get what I'm saying. That it is the rus you put into it. If you're writing something, it's not just what you're writing, it's the rus. If you don't have rus in it, it becomes a dry intellectual thing. So I really liked what I read here, and of course there's a little bit more. He uses the word called chamatkar. And why do some things have like a chamatkar, like a miraculous quality? Chamatkara, the sound that comes from smacking your lips. When you like something, you go, so tasty, right? It's the sound that you make while smacking your lips. That's the sound of chamatkar. And that's because there's a lot of rasa in it. So what I want to offer at the end of today's call is that all of us, whatever we're doing, some of us are into, this kind of teaching. Some of us are counselors. Some of us are yoga teachers. Some of us are just living normal lives, businesses, whatever. But get in touch with the ras. That is the thing. That's the main thing. And when you're in touch with the ras, then automatically everything that comes out is going to be nourishing. It's going to be meaningful. And then you don't have to get, I think what ends up happening is we get too caught in the outer dimensions of, okay, what's the market, what's the customer base, and that's where now it gets dry. You've lost the rust. You began with a certain rust, you lost it. And what I've had to do, honestly, in my journey is every now and again, when I feel now it's getting too dry, then I have to find a way to come back to the rust. And maybe sometimes that means taking a break from teaching, taking a break from interacting, or it could be something else. But I have to keep coming back to the rust. So I want to invite all of us, just like the bee looks for the rust in all the different flowers. And that's what makes the honey so nice. Let's keep doing that in whatever we do. And that's kind of a loving message from Abhinav Gupta through me to all of you today.
Wow, that's so powerful.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that is so wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Lovely.
love Abhinav Gupta. He's supposed to have taken people and he attained like enlightenment, or what did he do? He attained rainbow body with the whole retinue of people who were with him, or something like that.
I
It was
think
so
500 of
powerful.
them walked into a mountain cave and they never
Yeah.
came out. That's
Yeah.
actually in Kashmir, there's a place where they just attained the rainbow body.
It was so fascinating to read that, and it also said that like you said, his path was not about being dull or like just sit. Like it was full of beauty and luxury and all of that. So it was such a different perspective to everything that we keep reading usually. So I was like very fascinated by that, and this is so beautiful. Also, one of the music teachers I was listening to, he was saying any teacher doesn't just transfer their knowledge to you. It's like they pour their pran shakti into you. It's like you said, that ras, like it's almost like you're pouring your whole energy into others. Like it's like he said, it's giving in that way. And I was like,
Wow.
wow, that was so powerful to me. I was like, it's not just about I'm just sharing what I know. It's about I'm pouring my whole life force into you. So
Wow. I love
that
that.
was so
Well said.
beautiful. Yeah.
So good.
That's one thing I've learned this year, that teaching is it's the best way to learn anything, because you really have to imbibe that. You really have to bring that essence of whatever you're trying to teach into your, like in a deeper way, and then you can teach it. Otherwise, it will be dry. It will be, you're just putting something out there theoretically that you've learned and
That
not
once
embodied
again
it in
brings
some
me to, like, we are very, very grateful to you, Nithya, because we wouldn't have done this without you. There's no, I don't think we can, any of us can argue that. Because you're the one who said, okay, go share. Like we said, "Oh, we are not ready. What are we going to share?" The imposter syndrome, or like, what is there to share? But the way you have encouraged everybody to go shine, shine wherever you are, do whatever you can. Even if you move one person, or even if you move zero people, but you are yourself in that energy.
Exactly.
So I remember you saying that again and again. So we're not worried that nobody will come. At least we will show up.
Because when the session goes well, everyone benefits, and when the session goes terribly, we have so much. It's so rich, right?
Yeah.
And there's
We
such a lot
benefit.
there, because then we have our image is damaged, and our self confidence is damaged, and then so you see, it's actually that's so rich for us. What was I projecting? What was I expecting? What was I believing? What was I assuming? How was I trying to pretend to be something I'm not, and pretend to know something I don't know, and so it's so powerful. So either way, whether you do a great job or you do a terrible job, we are always progressing and learning. So beautiful. I'm glad you guys took that invitation. Took it forward.
Yeah. That gave us courage. This is like there's nothing wrong either way. Just go.
It does take courage to put yourself out there. I remember when I first began teaching, there were sometimes I was the youngest person in the room. There were even some people who got up and left. What is this young fellow going to teach us, right? And I was like, so, but in within myself, I was like, but I'm not teaching from my age. I'm not teaching from my chronological age. I'm teaching from a place where I'm not looking at my age. I'm not looking at your age. And therefore, I am completely confident to share what I have to share, because what I'm sharing here is not limited by age, not limited by life experience, right? And so these are powerful moments when someone challenges and says, "But you're not qualified. You don't have a certificate. You don't have this. You don't have that." And you're like, "It's okay. Whatever I've benefited from, I'm sharing. And if it's valuable to you, please take. And if not, that's okay."
Yeah, so powerful.
Good.
Keep orienting ourselves to that. Every session, I think everything we plan to do, we keep orienting to that and dropping our inhibitions, and we help each other drop inhibitions too. We're like, no, go for it, put it out there. It's okay, it's good enough, and everything. So it's been a wonderful journey, and yeah. Okay,
I
anything?
think the mantra that you have given is like may I be a channel of blessing. So it's
Yes.
always like whenever you ask me a question, it's never like, okay, do I know the answer? It's always like, let me see what is coming. Because I've learned that from you, and that resonated so much that I every time able to take a pause and then just see what is coming. Sometimes nothing is coming, and then it's
Nothing
like
happening. And
silence.
that's like, yeah, I don't have an answer for this. And then maybe somebody else in the group has, or maybe you're not meant to, something not meant to be answered. Sometimes people are meant to remain in that confusion. That's a good thing sometimes.
Yeah. Thank you. Very grateful.
So good.
Thank you
Love
so
it.
much.
Many
Thank
blessings to all.
you.
Wonderful.
Thank
Great
you.
work.
Thank you.
I think we're at the end of our session. I don't know, we're going to open it up to people who are here. We've not had a chance to listen to. Anybody wants to say anything, we can take a few minutes and then we'll close.
Yeah. We have some people actually already left, but we could also take a picture like with whatever
Oh, yes,
in the
with whoever
gallery
is there.
view
Yeah, well, let's
before
give
more
a
people drop out.
few minutes to see if anyone wants to say anything.
Sanjeev, I think, unmuted himself. Sanjeev, go
Yeah,
ahead.
go ahead, Sanjeev.
Yeah, Nithya, it's so nice to see you here and just hear your voice. And also, I'm very happy and proud to be here to celebrate BeZen's 1 year. It has been a journey, and I've been like not always coming here physically, but I hear recordings, and it helps me go through my day much better. And as Nithya said, it's always we are all learning here, and it's today's meditation was also very beautiful. Like by default, we have this comparing mind. Like anytime we talk, it's like a default thing that is either we are comparing or something like that happens. Those thought process, but just being as it is so beautiful, right? And I mean, I wish I could do that all day long, but yes, uh, I'm happy that I'm reminding myself of that more and more, and just happy to be here with you all. Happy growing. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanjeev. Sanjeev has to get up like 3 hours earlier than us to attend it. So really,
But the
you
time,
being on the
yeah.
West Coast. Yeah.
True. This year we'll play with the timings a little bit and see if there's any other time we can do as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much, Sandeep. Really appreciate you.
Okay, anyone else wants to say anything? Sunita is unmuted.
I've been smiling ever since I've joined the group. And even with the time change, I feel I'm sane today. I could have been insane for that daylight saving ends, So we woke up an hour early. But what a pleasant treat. I mean, having the master in the call, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, Nithya, from all of us, the highest in all of us bows down to the highest in you. Oh my goodness. We recognize you every single moment. We actually all live together, and I don't know, this is true. I get dreams where I do get Nithya in my dreams. I do get him. And it's not like I have to analyze or anything. It just, I don't want to make sense of everything now. Sometimes everything without sense is the best thing. So life is good. Life is good. So thank you, BeZen Group. You three have created a new platform, and Nithya has a soft foot that can step into US on that platform. It means a lot, isn't it, Nithya? It's like it's a wonderful thing to be doing what needs to be done, and we are all channels without a doubt. So we are all in this process of revolutionizing, and we are all evolving rapidly. You can see that. So thanks to obviously the starter, he's the culture. He brought this culture, and Nithya, every single, I don't know, you would be getting blessed beyond infinite. So I don't know what number there's no number. There's no number. So supremely blessed, supremely grateful by all of us. Thank you. Thank you.
Beautiful.
So true. Beautifully said, as only Sunita can.
I feel I'm seeing myself. She's wearing the same shirt as me. I'd be like, I'm
I know. Did we decide? So true. So true.
Good.
It's funny, since Sunita mentioned about dreams, I have a lot of people come in my dreams as well. Like if I'm actively thinking about some masters, they start coming in my dream, and Nithya suddenly comes in my dream. I don't even remember once I wake up what the story was about. And yesterday night, I was thinking about, I should invoke all these masters and things like that. And I thought of Padmasambhava, and I was tuning into what do I say about him? What's the characteristic? And it was so hard. It was just a feeling. I felt him to be so powerful. And so I just thought about, and I remember this experience during this rainbow body Sangha we were doing. I used to see rainbows in the sky almost every time I stepped out. And I was like, how can this happen? And so being tuned into his energy field has been very, very amazing, like that, like unbelievable. Your whole reality starts to feel very transparent in some ways. And so yesterday in the night, I was thinking of it, and I was half asleep, literally. I don't know if it was 3 a.m. or some such thing. And I kind of woke up because of that, thinking, okay, he's magical, he's powerful, and some such words. And I woke up and I opened up my phone for some reason. I said, okay, let me check the time, this daylight saving, this, that. And I have this group called Padmasambhava Day, which I started with around during that time, saying every month I'll remind people that today is Padmasambhava Day. It comes once a month based on lunar calendar. And I used to just send a reminder saying, hey guys, today is Padmasambhava Day. Go and do your practice, whatever it is. You want to sit in silence, chant, whatever it is. And I used to just keep sending that. And over the last few months, it had fallen off. And I said, okay, I'm doing all these other things with BeZen, and that's why I'm not able to do this. It's okay, I can pause this. So I just paused. And today, one of the members there, Prithvi from our Sangha actually, she kind of posted saying today's Padma Sambhava day, and she posted some pictures of Padma Sambhava and details about him. And I was like, I just woke up and I saw that, and I was like, wow, like he's thinking of me, like it can be that instantaneous. I'm like, what is happening in my life? And so experiences with him and many masters, actually, it is very, you start to feel like what's reality, what's happening. It kind of gets very disorienting sometimes, but it's very powerful. And so yeah, I just wanted to share that, Sunita. Somehow your sharing that brought that up in me. When you said don't try to make sense of things, I've stopped making sense of things. I have no idea, even if it's stupid inclinations, like whatever it is I'm called to do, I'm like, just go for it, do it, see what happens, stop being so scared. And so yeah, I just wanted to share that. I don't know, it's just you're saying that brought that up in me. Right. Okay, sorry, anyone else wanted to share? I'm hogging up all the space here.
No, if we can just take a picture before
Yes,
we
let's
go.
do that. If all of you, whoever is off camera, if you can come on camera for a second, we'll just take a picture if you can. Okay, hold on. Okay, great. Good to see Pratiksha. I've never seen you on camera. Okay. Are you doing it, Shubhra? Who's doing it? You're on mute.
Sorry. Yeah, you can do it.
Okay, I'll do it.
Go ahead, do it. Yeah.
Okay,
You're recording, so you
Komal,
can.
Sandhya. Okay, you guys. Okay, hold on. Komal is here. Great. Sandhya, are you able to come on camera? And Abhijit is my husband, and I don't know if they're trying to watch the match and listen to this because I told them so. I don't know if he can come on camera. All right. Everyone's here. Okay, I'm taking picture now. Smile. Oh, hold on. Okay, I think I
You
got
didn't click it?
I did.
Okay.
Let me do one more.
One more for safety. Okay.
Hold on, let me save this one. All right. Everyone ready? Smile. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
everyone.
so much.
Lovely. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a lovely rest of the day.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Nithya. Thank you,
everyone.
everyone.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
very much,
Bye.
everyone.
Good to see
Bye.
you, Sanjeev.
Bye.
Good to see you,
Bye.
Sudha.
Thank you so much, Nithya, for
Good to
all
see
your
you all.
time.
Yes,
Lovely to
thank
be
you
with
for
all.
staying the whole time. Thank you so
Come on,
much.
come on. You guys stay on my sessions. I just go on and on.
We will
One
stay
time
on
I
your
should also
session.
attend.
Oh, yeah. I've done 8-hour session also.
I know.
Oh, wow.
Sure, bye.
Totally. Bye. Thank you so much. Bye bye.